The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. You only got 30 seconds. All right, man. I said what I said. You only got 30 seconds. Speed that shit up, nigga. All right, man. You ain't beat me the last time.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that.
Run. We know we want to run. Get that shit out of here, nigga.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The run from the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast. They want to establish.
Hey, it sounds good, man.
What you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone.
Don't worry, it's gonna end. You're gonna have to pass the ball sooner or later.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They wasted
All right, that's what you said the last time when you lost, nigga.
And 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. On first down, here comes this offense. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Ball is loose.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They go to the ground. We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Fires
Look at this stupid ass nigga.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Yeah, and just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Man, and that's just making it work. Defense, they're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle. tackle, jug our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it.
Man, get the fuck out. This nigga is throwing bullshit.
They're in business here with a 1st down.
That's a great example.
He's finna run it inside.
Where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth
Yep.
he needed to get. So
We know what you want to do.
the catch, he already knew he had it. Now
We know what you want to do. We know you niggas. Y'all like to run it inside the tackle in the goal line.
not a lot of space down
It's
here.
too predictable.
Trying to run the football.
You
might wanna think about going
You finna go read option.
throwing it next time.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback adapted.
Man, what the fuck is these niggas doing, man?
Touchdown, Ohio State. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator, I see a short field,
I'm not even
thinking
tripping, man.
attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive.
You don't want to do that.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Nah, I'm not. I'm good.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake
Oh,
themselves
my.
up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. And Ohio
You
State
in
makes
zone.
a ton
All
of
right.
highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers. Chase
What the
Young, just
fuck is going on with these
guys
niggas,
that-
bro?
They put their hand in the dirt, and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab. It's Loveland. And
No, you won't.
tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Well, the offense is
Gonna go
taking a
zone
chance
here. Yep, that's
staying on
zone.
the field inside its own 40.
Cover 2. No, cover 6. Okay.
Quarterback making
We
adjustments
finna
with
get
his
you up out of that.
On 4th down, they'll throw.
Yeah, it is. What you mean? What you mean? I know this. I know it. Yes, it was.
Big pickup and the 1st down.
It can't be cover 3.
Their intentions early in the
It can't be. I'm looking. No.
own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
It is.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is
He
able
took
to
the
stop
shit
it.
from me.
The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State. And
Bump down and do what? Bump down and do what? What they gonna do?
It's an unsuccessful year. So
Not like they gonna stop somebody.
all season, and these players have too, and they'll be ready for some revenge.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback moving. Going for 6. He
Oh!
really wanted to get the touchdown there,
You
but
gotta
it's
hit.
incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down.
Oh, he's gonna bring his dumb ass down. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Is you stupid? Is you dumb? Is you dumb, stupid ass nigga? Get these niggas out the fuck out of here. These bum ass niggas. These bum ass niggas. These bum ass niggas, man. These bum ass niggas. It don't matter how long. You still got to stop me.
They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hand.
Your offense don't scare me. Your offense really don't scare me.
Being aggressive, and they were first quarter.
They don't scare me.
Already, I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Run. We know what he wants to do.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab near the
Oh, I'm gonna pick that. I'm gonna pick that off. I'm gonna pick that shit off.
25, and they're set up with a first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built
Oh no, this is a run right here.
they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be.
Bro, what the fuck is up with this run game? They got these niggas boosted on this shit. They
blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
All right.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
All right.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Look who you playing with. Of course.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Movement here from the tight end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the incomplete
This bum-ass nigga dropped it.
The offense will have to use it.
No, he did not. You overran it.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Howard.
You sorry than a bitch. Sorry ass nigga. Fucking bum. No, you can't.
The interception drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Running back searching for a hole. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd down try for the offense. Wide out in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He looks that one in nicely. And he's knocked down immediately. But
yeah, I know. Fuck.
He moves the chain.
Fuck, I know.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's going to pass.
We're going to work this nigga. We're going to work that nigga, man.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field.
We working this sorry ass nigga. You in okay? You in zone now?
Michigan quarterbacks. I think of guys like Elvis Burke or Tom Brady.
I did right there.
Brian Greasy, guys that can hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Back to the air one more time.
We gonna whip this nigga to death.
On the right side.
We gonna whip this nigga to death.
Out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Tempo in overdrive. Motion from the offense. Back to pass, it's Orji. Throws to the wideout.
Shut up, nigga. Shut up, stupid ass nigga. Fuck wrong with this bum ass nigga, dog? We gonna whip this nigga to death. He gonna run cover 2. We gonna make him run something else. This stupid ass nigga. What the fuck wrong with this dumb ass nigga, dog? This fucking bum out here.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown.
This fucking bum. He's a bum, y'all. This nigga's a fucking bum. Bring your dumb ass back to the mic, nigga. This nigga's a fucking bum. Score this time. Make me a believer. Score this time.
25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Score this time, bum ass nigga. Score this time.
Near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on.
Do something else.
After the incompletion, they go back up.
Clamps! Clamps! Stupid ass nigga! This bum ass nigga. Yes! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
The disdain and the excellence sort of rise rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around.
Do something, nigga!
State rivalries, interconference rivalries, great.
Wow! This nigga just do shit! This nigga just do shit! Get the fuck out of here!
Teams competing for
This nigga just do shit!
And this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams.
This nigga just do it! No!
So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
Nope.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short game. These two first squared off
You
in
ain't.
1897, and this rivalry
Make me a believer!
is the history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition.
Make me a believer!
Two in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Man, let this white boy do that shit. Man, they let this white boy do that.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Unloads to the wideout.
Boy, that's fake in a bitch, dog. They be boosting this nigga, man.
Good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Offense in an empty set. To the air on first down. Coming after it.
Throw it! Throw it! Yeah! 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 Hold that, nigga! Hold that!
They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back.
Yeah! Yeah! Throw that shit!
How loud is it in this building? This is
Yeah, Kyle, what?
These fans are going absolutely nuts, and I used to love when the fans got involved.
Yeah, yeah, he's scared. He's scared. He's scared. Yeah.
Rattle on offense.
Fires to the wideout.
What the fuck, man? Baby. Oh my God. Hey.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He wants it all.
Bro, what the fuck? Hey! 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 Oh my God!
Significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want.
They letting this nigga get away with murder, bro.
Make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And then let him get away with that 3rd and 22 earlier.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish
This nigga suck, dog. This nigga's trash.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some issues on offense. A big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get.
Going for the big play.
Man, they boosting the fuck out of this shit, man.
He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30.
This bum-ass nigga, dog. This nigga's fucking trash. This nigga, he can't play no safety. If he has safety, I'm going to pick on this nigga, dog.
And with the extra point, every little...
If he's at safety, I'm going to pick on this nigga.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
I bet you won't.
And they finish.
I bet you won't get a pick.
Passing game covering 75 yards to house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much...
Yeah!
Sack for this defense.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss.
Peel off one deep down the left side.
Clamp, stupid ass nigga. That nigga clamp. That nigga clamp. That nigga clamp. That nigga clamp. That bum ass nigga, dog. It's the last play. What you want me to do? Hey, find something else to do then. Throw to somebody else.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate.
Go the fucking ball.
You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, Dave.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help some, alleviate some of that pressure.
What's that got to do with anything?
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Dropping back, it's Orji. Makes his connection. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Stupid. Play what?
The completion well past the stick.
Play what? Play what? Play what? Shut the fuck up.
And the Wolverines are in the hurry up.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback.
Man.
Early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
All right.
He's looking to throw. That pass is
oh my God, this shit here is fucking wild. They got these niggas so fucking boosted.
All day long. Obviously, having a ton of success, you've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Good block.
Pulls his way forward. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Looks as if he's going.
Thank you.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find some parts.
We're going to do the same shit again. Bring that stupid ass nigga in here.
On 4th down, on your own end of the field, early like that, and coming away with the first. That's huge.
What's your favorite color? Stupid ass nigga. Tie game, dumb ass nigga. Tie game. Don't worry, I don't miss field goals. Tie game, dumb ass nigga. This is the bum ass nigga. The fuck out of here, man.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Bump your cornerbacks. The fuck?
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Look, I almost gotta run the ball to beat you. I'm passing the bitch. You struggling. You struggling. I don't need to if I can pass like that.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit.
Where? You tell me.
A gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Get it out on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion.
Run. Run.
Looking to move it through the air.
Throw it. Oh my God. They love you this fucking time.
Run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
Nowhere.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Nowhere. Where are you going? Where are you going? Please tell me where you're going. You want to tell me? All right.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Where are you going?
Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to take
Bro.
at the 35. But he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing.
I got somebody for him, man. Don't worry.
Doing that to your defense.
Run.
On the move, it's Henderson.
Stupid. I know you're going to cut back.
3 yards maybe. 2nd and
You're going to kick a field goal. Field goal or turnover. One of them.
Start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
To throw, it's Howard. Pressure coming. And
Nope, he wasn't, because I was going to pick that bitch.
Back at the 35.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming.
Field goal or turnover. You're going to do one of them.
The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Lets it fly.
Field goal, motherfucking turnover. What the fuck I say? Field goal or turnover.
He is finally out of bounds, but he was
no, it ain't no fucking punt.
on that return.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph.
Yeah!
Receivers because these defenders.
Yeah, get that nigga out. Yeah, yeah. He nervous. He nervous. He nervous. Yeah.
And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man.
I don't know. You run a cover two. You tell me, nigga.
Getting the football right back to the hot hand.
He's finna blitz.
This offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Boom! Dumbass nigga! Boom! Get those stupid ass on! Get your bum ass the fuck out of here! Yeah! Yeah!
And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's the snap.
Wrong. 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 Fourth quarter, nigga. Fourth quarter, nigga. Fuck wrong with this bum ass nigga, dog. He knew what the fuck going on. Yeah. We got Donovan Edwards, man. The fuck am I doing?
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to surge it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Quarterback checking off. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Tie game, 4th quarter. You get it in the red zone. Like that is devastating.
Oh, this quarterback is the leader of this team. He's expected to make better decisions than that. You just cannot have your leader and your quarterback go out and be careless with the football, with the game on the line late in that kind of situation.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Fires one high and deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties.
That's who won't do anything. We still gonna find them.
That they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
We're playing your cutback lanes. We know what you want to do.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Steps away.
This scary ass nigga ran out of bounds. This scary ass nigga. This scary ass nigga ran out of bounds.
Strung along towards the sidelines, and they're getting chased. They really don't want to square up their shoulders a lot of times on the run and throw the football. So really good job chasing, making him run out of bounds, and taking the loss.
Will Johnson, what the fuck is you doing, dog?
Getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on 1st down productivity. That will not go down as a productive 1st down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap.
Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, they let this nigga hit. Oh, come on, man.
He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what
Don't worry. Watch. Bet I score. Bet I score right here.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field.
Okay, cover 2 cloud. Cover 3 cloud.
Just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
And we still gonna throw that bitch.
If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Shoots it to the left. Holds it in.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Bring him down after
Are you sure?
a huge play. The
Think twice.
Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't know
Cover. Yep, we know what it is.
Hitting over 400 yards on the day. I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the...
We know what it is. We know who to pick on. We know who to pick on. We know who the fuck to pick on.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it.
Whoopsies! 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 Whoopsies!
To the goal line. Chris
No, you
execution
ain't.
in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Back to throw. It's Orgy.
Where, nigga? Where, nigga? I told you I was gonna score. I told you I was gonna score.
Try the point after.
I told this nigga I was gonna score.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They'll try to follow that last touchdown.
Yeah! Yeah! He nervous. He nervous. He nervous. He nervous.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away.
In other schools around the country, Cannon Universal, 24.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the tight end.
Oh!
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Who? I was say nothing.
By the quarterback, he was looking for his tight end wide open on.
That's a pick.
Man, you
You throwing bullshit.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They're bringing heat.
Oh my God.
Target this time.
You know. Now you know. You know. Now you know.
When you talk
All right.
explosive plays, the defense finally able to make the stop.
All right.
Setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
All right. This nigga know that's a fucking pick.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get outside. And they try
Look at that dumbass play call.
Defense, and that is not happening. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Howard. Finds the tight end.
Like, why are they boosting this nigga, man? This nigga's not that fucking good.
43-yard line. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Well, there's no doubt where the quarterback's going to be looking in this 2-minute situation trailing in this game. Tonight, time and time again, he has been feeding this guy the football, already over 100 receiving yards, and he comes up with another big play for his quarterback on a 2-minute drive.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's swallowed up.
I'm going to leave with some time. It don't matter. I'm going to leave with some time regardless.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. To the air, it's Howard. Fires into the end zone.
I'm going to leave with some motherfucking time, nigga. You're going to have to go for it. Because you know. Yeah. You know, nigga. Yeah.
On this one, that maybe helps win the game for this team.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts.
Bum-ass nigga! This nigga fucking sucks! This nigga's a fucking bum! This nigga's a fucking bum! This nigga's a fucking bum!
Past the 10.
This nigga's a fucking bum! This nigga's a fucking bum!
It's the plays like
this nigga's a fucking bum, dog!
Deciding this game, right? It's tie game.
This nigga's a fucking bum!
He's gonna step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender.
Oh, you thought I'm still gonna pass it? No, nigga. No, sorry. You tried it, nigga. Yeah! This nigga's a fucking bum, dog.
Want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
This nigga's a bum. This nigga's a bum. This nigga's a bum. Nope, you tried it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. The give to the back.
Thank you.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field.
This nigga's a bum.
Next 3 times in a row.
Again, it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This is
This nigga's a bum!
And that was dead. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final second.
It is a nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I told you, this nigga's a bum.
And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes
Yeah, nigga. I own this nigga right now, dog. He can't fuck with me in this game.
There's no college kicker situation here.
He can't. Hey, all that hooping, hollering, I own this nigga right now.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly.
We're going to leave the running back alone.
Got to push the ball down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
We know where the ball's going. We all going to go there. We going to go there. Clamps.
Pass is incomplete, and there are ticks remaining on the clock.
We know where the ball going. We're going to go there. We're going to leave the running back alone. We ain't going to guard this nigga.
Lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on.
Oh, we there. Oh, we there. We there. We there. We there. We there. We there.
And that's his fourth of the day.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come here. Come here. Whoop. We here, nigga.
We come to the close of this game.
Here you go.
Thanks. Huh?
Yep, I need that. Boy, we had a time last
I love it, nigga. You got confidence, nigga. Ooh, I love it, nigga. You got.
I'm gonna put on my dancing shoes.
Ice water turn Atlantic, night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you cut.
You doing? How's your day going? You know that.
Jalynn. What's up, baby? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Watching who? What the hell is that? Huh? Huh? Nah, this is not over. Huh? Oh, you want to eat? Hold on. Yeah, yeah. Like it. Nah, it's like they got the button on it, so I go real hot. Looks comfortable.
I'm really not. I put my sheets were so wet, I just put them in. And I just wrapped up in my blanket. I'm like, is this still things or something?
Mm-hmm.
I just put it on twice.
Yeah. What you said you watched it? Titans?
Remember that makeshift scrub that they put down in the ocean with all them people in it?
Oh, yeah.
And they could never find it?
Uh-huh.
They did like a documentary on it.
YouTube? I'm on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How is it so far?
I just put it on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds
So I'm
interesting.
pretty sure I'm not going to have to save it all this weekend, so.
You're not going to have them at all this weekend?
I think so.
Okay. So, just depending on what is going on.
I said he's picking him up tomorrow. He told Journey yesterday. He was on FaceTime with him. He's like, I'm going to pick you up from school and then you're going to be with me for 3 days.
Okay.
Which is crazy because they've been at my house since for a week.
Yeah.
But hey, that's whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, how, so he just told Journey that, he didn't tell you.
He told Journey that, but he told me today, he was like, I'll be picking the kids up from school tomorrow. I was like, I thought you were going to be gone for 3 weeks. He didn't say anything. I was like, I need your schedule. He's like, I'll send it to you. No, I said, I need your schedule. I was like, this could all be extremely simple. We can co-parent for the kids, or I'm just going to have to literally take you a quote for every little thing that we have. Like, it's going to cost him more money of me taking him to court.
Yeah.
But, like, everything you have to file is more money.
It's no money. Well,
The longer you have a lawyer, it's more money every month.
yeah.
Like, just be cordial now so we don't have to do all that. All we have to do is pay for a divorce. Like, the mediation is $750, which, okay, we can sit down. That's half a day. So it's like 6 hours. You sit down, you guys agree on everything, get everything set in stone, and then boom, you know, everything's locked in. But you're making it to where I have to file a petition for this, file a petition for this, we have a court date for this, we have a court date for this, we have a court date for this. And all it's doing is going to drain their pockets because my dad's paying for it.
Yeah.
You're not hurting me. And I promise you're not hurting my dad either.
Yeah. Not hurting him at all. Man, what was his reaction?
He just said I'll send it to you. I said thanks. And I also told him I'll be sending one of those RPE keys for Journey's appliance and he needs to turn it twice a day. He's like, okay. I don't know, he's being too nice, but too calm, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he knows I went to a lawyer.
Yeah. Because he knows how much, like you said, how much money he'll be spending going against you with all this.
And I was like, I'm going to put them, I'm going to get them a counselor. So, you know, the counselor can talk to them about, like, what's going on and, like, give them ways to, like, you know,
cope with
deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure it's a lot. They haven't really
Process it. Yeah.
said much about it, but I know it's probably bothering them in 2 different households and him being gone. And, like, just a lot of stuff I just want them to deal with now and learn how to deal with it then later on.
Yeah. That's good. That's good, though. You're giving them outlets to find ways to cope with it.
Yeah. And then, like, I asked him, too, because he still has, like, rights to their, like, their health care and stuff. So I asked him, like, do you mind if I put him in, basically, like, counseling, not therapy. They don't really need therapy, but, like, counseling. And he read it and didn't respond, and I was like, listen, we can do this one of 2 ways. Like, either we can agree on it, or you can tell me you don't want to do that, or if I'm not getting any response, I'm just going to start making decisions based on what I think is best for them.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, that's fine. as long as it's covered by insurance, because I'm about to be strapped. Whose fault is that?
Yeah, it's you. That's on you. That's all on you. You put yourself through that situation. Yeah. Well, it's good to know that you were here. Yeah. Especially for the kids,
The
too.
only thing is, like, he can't take my car, but his name is on it, too. So if he calls, like, somebody to tow it, and then I have to petition to get it back.
Yeah. Yeah. I say you should go and get that Jeep.
I want to, but I'm just, I don't know, I keep dreading going over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand.
Just like,
it's dreadful, but at the end of the day, that's like your potential backup plan if you does some stupid shit like that. Because, like, you gotta understand not you gotta understand, but you know his name is on that car, so.
Well, my name is on his as well.
Yeah,
and
but
I have no access to it. Like, I have no key to it. I have nothing.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem. I really think you should go get that car. That's just like insurance right there. If you want, just put it inside a garage around.
I don't think he'll take the car because if he does it out of spite, that's one thing, but he's not going to pay the payment on it. Mm-hmm. He's going to F his credit up.
Yeah.
You're only F'ing your own credit up because you can't afford the payment on it.
Yeah.
If I don't pay for it.
Okay.
On top of you trying to get a lawyer, you don't have money for that. Like $7,500 retainer fee, plus $3,000 the first month, $3,000 the second month.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're at it.
You don't have it, yeah.
They told me that the divorce will take 3 to 6 months if he doesn't fight. Like, we can sit down at a mediation and Derek can take care of the school, but
If you want.
Even if I gave you a 3D representation of the Grand Canyon, people stay trapped. We don't replace these.
Yeah. Hope he picks what's right. Because you gotta hit your pockets so you can make this easy. Okay.
There's a white lady said she put sunscreen in her kid's hair so that his scalp wouldn't burn, and she was like, she's tried to wash it out 5 times and it won't come out.
Oh, Lord.
White people hair is different.
Very different. What do you want to do? You want to come tomorrow or Sunday night?
Yeah, that's probably the best thing.
Okay.
Turning downstairs on the couch watching the show.
Okay. She's wide awake.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, unless I'm stuck in a position where, like, he is gone for weeks, like, I just don't want to risk, like,
yeah.
I don't want to risk him seeing it at all, like, or hearing it or anything.
Hell no.
Yeah, I think they'll be, like, really confused.
And that's more issue for more issue for them.
Like, could you imagine if, like, during during your parents' separation if you would have heard like another man in the house at the time?
Man, that was fucking. Man. Nah, trust me, I understand. I wouldn't. Yeah. That's fair. Man, hold on. I'm over here smiling at you. You ain't even looking at me. Oh, hell nah, man. Get that. Nah, man. Let me get my smile back. Get my smile back. Get my smile back.
Put my bonnet on.
Man. Yeah, I think it is, man. Yeah, I remember when you didn't want to get on the phone with your bonnet.
I know.
Yeah, I used to FaceTime you and you were like, man, no. Huh?
Me doing all those funny shit on my reel. That's me for real.
Hey, you went in
I see
today.
like 20,000 today.
You sent me 20,000 and I responded to all 20,000 of them.
I was bored and you were that practice.
I like it, man. Hold on. Nah, I gotta send you this one, man. It's like so funny because all these are like so relatable, man. It's all so relatable, man. Uh-huh.
That last one was definitely weird.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know you're not taking pictures.
No, I'm really not. I'm really not. I'll
In
find.
fact, he DM'd me and asked to get to know me. Turns out we're each other's future careers.
There was one you sent me. I was dying. Where it was like, it said all this lovey-dovey stuff, and then not knowing I'm a dog. That was funny. No joke, huh? Man. Ooh. Black Day usually just like crazy like that. Is Black Day usually crazy like that?
No, it's usually pretty chill. What the heck? People be posting some their vibrators talking about this her about to order another one.
Oh my lord. Wow.
What is really going on?
Yeah. On Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild.
Going on. Damn, I need to reload my I need to pay for my stuff again.
What?
I need to pay for my Netflix. What?
I just don't be paying attention.
Hell nah, man.
Okay. So Mitchell's sister message. Did I tell you about? She put us in a message and was like, "Hey, her and her friend, girlfriend, whatever she is, are going
on a trip, right?
to Louisiana. That's where his family's from."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Can we, since you guys aren't having cash your birthday, can we please stop in and drop his gift off?"
And he said no, right?
He said no, have a fun trip to Louisiana. So I messaged her on the side. Cause like, I'm not gonna take that away from my kids. You know, like,
Yeah.
even though his sister sometimes is a little, but that has nothing to do with the relationship that she has with my kids.
Yeah.
So I texted her on the side. I was like, hey, that's my day. Like, you can come by and you can take him to eat. She was like, okay, can I take Journey too? I was like, yeah. So she's been texting me like randomly, like, yeah, like, cash this, cash that. And I'll be like, oh, haha. And then today she was like, your house is really nice. I was like, thank you.
Oh, Lord.
But I'm just like, I think they know, like, Mitchell's not going to let him see him.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, shoot, the only way we can, well, not his mom is, I ain't never met nobody like her. That's all I got to say.
I've never met no one like her.
Never met anybody like her.
Good news, funny, huh?
She works in him.
Oh, boy.
But it came on steroids. Weird.
I can't on steroids. Crazy.
Like, went to jail. I found out like 2 years into the marriage. Went to prison because Mitchell was like 5, 6. He was 6.
Yeah.
Her and some dude like robbed Louisiana. He ended up dying. And she was like the
What?
mastermind behind the plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dale said that she was like the mastermind of the plan. They found her when she wrote all paper and stuff. And they used Mitchell's baseball bat, like baseball bat, and she threw him over behind. And her grandma, which is his mother's mom, actually showed me the newspaper article. But she was talking to her mom there.
Yeah.
I love his grandma so much. But in the car, she called me somebody that came up and
Yeah, I was really good on DMs. No, he don't follow me, right? No, no, follow me, block me.
he did.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he did. I didn't do it.
That's weird though. Like recently?
I don't know. I just went through all that. Man.
He probably did it, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well. Okay.
That's weird though.
Yeah, it's good. Take your ass on somewhere. And follow me. I know you, so.
He followed you?
Nah, no, remember he had, like, I deleted all that. Oh, so you don't know what time it's coming. saw the posted. Your class?
Make me take a picture with the weight.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You said 42 classes. Shit. Yep. Yeah.
Well, I actually have Sunday now and Sunday because I have them.
I would do that. Find your rest day in between that though. Recovery is sometimes the best workout. Yeah, that's why you gotta do active recovery. Well, your gym is that kind of money. Yeah.
Monday I'm not going for sure. I hate cardio summit.
You said you hate cardio summit?
The cardio summit is awful. You get no break.
Damn.
None.
Ooh.
Like I hate them.
What are they be doing? Just like
to get low, like. For instance, when I was doing the rope, okay, so I had to do straight rope and 4 minutes here and do that 5 minutes. But, like, say you're on a bike, you'll do it for like a minute, and then you'll get like a 20-second break.
yeah.
And then you'll do it again. Cardio for me, you get no break. You just keep going, rotate, keep going, rotate.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Everyone's so up.
That is a lot.
They are just straight with what time do I go? Oh, well, 6:15 a.m. crazy. On Wednesday, we saw the game, yes. See, I don't have the kids. I just think my username changed on Instagram, but
You want me to try to look at it? Yeah, nah, it hasn't changed. But you changed it though, right?
Yeah, it even says on my email that I changed it.
What? No.
Oh, it went back. It keeps going back.
That's weird, huh?
How long do you have to keep it that way?
It's like you're... Hold on real quick. I'm trying to figure out why my video thing stuck. Alright. You said how long do you gotta keep the IG name? Yeah, that's weird that it's not letting you change it. That's...
Like it'll say like it's changed and I can see it, and then whenever I go to my actual page, it's not showing.
So I'm trying to go to it now. Yeah. Well, it should change immediately. That's why it's weird. Like, I'm trying to see why. You may have changed it too recently. The name you're trying to use is already taken. What? Changed what a month ago? I thought it was over there.
It was sold out. It was sold out for literally years.
Oh yeah, Instagram, it was sold out.
Wow.
I ain't judging. I'm not judging.
You know when Janae Aiko dropped that album?
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can change your name frequently, but the display name is limited to two changes every 14 days. You get it.
I changed it. No, I'm 28 and I changed it at 2:30. Kelly White's not letting me change it again, but Domino's Pizza fundraiser.
What? Hold on, please.
My kids are doing it.
Ugh. Huh? What's up, babe? Are you serious right now? What are you doing? Awkward. Awkward. Last used, I'm checking like my Max account. No, I'm sorry. My Amazon Prime account. It said last used today at 12 p.m. I was even watching TV at 12 p.m. I was at work. Wow.
Your Amazon account was last used?
My Prime Video. Like to watch.
Oh, does she have the login?
Yep. Log out. Log out.
I mean, just because you log out doesn't mean hers logs out. You gotta log out of all devices.
Oh, really?
Change your password.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. All that shit. I can't watch it. You watch it. Fuck. It don't work like that, man.
Hold on.
What? What did you say? Yeah. yeah, man. I'm on the pallet on the floor. What? I'm so tired this morning. Okay.
It's not even funny.
No. I heard you. I'm looking at this thing. It has this live caption. All right, hold on. Oh no. What are you doing? What the fuck? Hold on. Oh.
Yeah, don't do that.
Do what? Anybody worried, man? They gonna worry about you saying like man, fucked up. Say that noise again. Stop playing with me. LinkedIn. You got a message from LinkedIn. Okay, stop it. I don't use LinkedIn. Don't fuck up. Nah, so you got me fucked up talking about shit, you don't want to do that. Fuck. Stop playing with me, man. Like I want to share my screen. Okay.
Crazy word.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, run that.
Not for you,
Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Yeah. Oh, you see Coach right? You see Coach? I don't think he said right. Yeah, I was like, yo, you see Coach?
Right.
Yeah, stop playing with me. Oh, wait, who are we talking about?
You.
I don't. I'm with you, only you. Alright. Yeah, only you. Huh? Yeah, what? Oh, damn, my big possum was from HG, the little ones that, I got hope. From where? Oh, okay. Where? Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, he's thinking about orders with the crispy shit. I would hope not. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. This depends. Wingstop is just depends. I don't know. Wingstop is a good choice, but it's just like, it really just depends. Yeah. I say it depends because huh? Yeah, because sometimes the chicken just be. I'll just go get Cane's. Cane's is always a safe option. Yeah. I say go get Cane's. Yeah, get that on. Well, I thought you said you were trying to order food. Yeah, go get Cane's on the app. It's damn near the same thing. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, leave the house. Okay, all right. Okay. You're right. said what? One ship is wild. Absolutely wild. That's, oh my God. Wow. That's like charging your phone with your work laptop charger. You're right. I'm over here talking, but my phone won't even go over 15%. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fall asleep before I even get this work. I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm not gonna last either.
No, I might fall asleep with you on the phone. I'm tired.
That's fine. What?
That sub that they try to, that itty bitty sub that they try to fit all them people in and take them down to where the Titanic was too deep. That thing probably, pressure probably pressure like a soda can.
Oh.
They heard like a pop.
Oh, they said it heard a pop?
They heard like a pop.
Uh-huh.
They said it, that they think it cracked, but they never found it. Or the body.
Why did those eight stories start working together? I don't know exactly.
I am going.
You said what? I don't know, I'm just watching shit right now. I'm over here watching something said the truth of why Chuck E. Cheese fell apart.
Shoot, that place you bumping.
Still?
Yes.
Oh, so it
They
never.
got a trampoline park in there and everything.
Oh, so it never fell apart.
No. I mean, maybe it did for a little bit, but.
Okay.
Came down, drove forward 3 meters away from the house. Basically, he brought us into a dead right field. Lights on. Yeah. And large, 3 o'clock, so we drift past it. Okay. It's only 3 meters off to the port side. Stop. So, whoa, come down. Keep coming down. Okay, if you get something ahead here, check ahead, okay? Checking ahead, slowly. Listen, no. Let's keep going. That hole. He brought us in to the starboard side and jammed us in underneath the bow. So he had this jammed good and proper. I said to him, please, don't do anything, just give me the controller. Let's straight up and get ready to get close to it. Best if you can keep an eyeball in the port side of the viewport. Okay, we're just looking for any cables, any wires. He didn't have a lot of experience with pilot subs. It's a piece of debris. For sure. It's right above the second. At that point, I got us clear. I motored 50 meters away, turned us round, and I said that is what we were supposed to fucking duck on the dive. And he said, thank you, I owe you one. Topside, for information, we are 30 meters off the bow. Returning to surface. Current depth 52 meters. Today is a critical joining of the titanium and the carbon fiber. That seal needs to be uniform and small, but not too small. This is a point of no return right here. The engineer and director, Tony Nissen, we used to argue on a regular basis. Do a bit of cleaning, check the surface out. We brought in people that had very little experience from the man-submersible industry. A lot of them with fresh out of college.
Mark Walsh is lead electrical engineer and a recent grad of WSU Engineering School in Akron. 24-year-old Nicholas Nelson is too.
Just knowing that we're sending something down to 4,000 meters and it's our design that's being brought in is just amazing. For a while, David would come to me and I don't want to use the word complain. Really, it's David's way of expressing his concern. At the time, I had no experience of carbon fiber, but for the untrained eye, it was like Swiss cheese. You could actually see the porosity, you could see the delaminations, you could see all the voids. When they eventually sealed up the titanium interface rings, they took it out into the truck bottle, and sprayed it the truck deadline. Something was annoyed if somebody just questioned the idea of what we were doing. He very much took that personally.
An Everett-based company just finished building a submarine that they'll take to the Titanic this summer.
So this is a laser scanner.
Ocean Data Engineer and Director Tony Nissen is showing off some of the high-tech equipment he and his team are about to install on their newest 5-person sub, Titan. New cameras will capture 4K resolution.
As these components were actually getting put together, I was the only person to stand up to them and say, you have to get this thing inspected. We have to get the third-party inspectors in. Are you getting them in? We are dealing with it. We are dealing with it. I was fobbed off on every occasion. Brings a tear in my eye. It's a lot of pain to get here. I thought it was a lot of pain to get here. We did this extremely fast.
We were at lunch one day at Ocean Gate, and Stockton said that he decided that he saw no need for classification for third-party oversight. How'd that go over at lunch? I stood up and I said, I'm sorry, I can't be part of this conversation, nor can I be associated with Ocean Gate or this vehicle in any way. And I left him. He had every contact in the submersible industry telling him not to do this. But once you start down the path of doing it entirely yourself, and you realise you've taken the wrong turn right back in the beginning, particularly for Stockton, then you have to admit that you were wrong. It's a big pill to swallow.
Ready to rock and roll.
He said to me, this is getting handed off to you in the coming weeks. I'm like, guys, I've already said, I'm not dying in this. So Stockton said to me, okay, I want you to go out there and carry out an inspection of the Titan. Over a number of days, I did tests. I took photographs. From there, drafted what I thought was a very nice email stating, at the end of the day, the responsibility lies with me, and I sent that out on January the 18th. Following morning, I get an email. We're going to be hosting a meeting. There's myself, there's Bonnie Carroll, the HR director, Scott Griffiths, quality assurance director. I had Stockton Rush, the CEO, and Tony Nissen. So it's the day, 18, 19, 1 o'clock, burning this. Okay, so first question. He was angry. He was so angry. It's not the most angry I've seen him or heard. But that day was pretty bad. It's completely opposite of everyone else says. Everyone's so horrified or can't handle compression. They're full of shit, and I've proven them to be full of shit. You know, it's been an 8-year project. I know what they're all talking. So, keep going. In terms of you as a supplier persuading us to do that, I can. You should think also why. That's your issue. And a wire is not without safety issues, for one. And secondly, this is already done. I've looked at it. What you do is you set a testing program where you do incremental. It's not going to just go to 3100 and be perfect, and at 3200 it all goes away. That ain't going to happen. I don't put my life on the line to say that ain't going to happen. Why test something with people in it? Do you understand that? To me, it was just sheer arrogance. I don't want anybody in this company who is uncomfortable with what we're doing. We're doing weird shit here, and I'm definitely out of the phone. There's no question. I'm doing things that are completely unstable, and I'm sure the industry thinks I'm a fucking idiot. That's fine. They've been doing that for 8 years, and I'm going to continue on the way I'm doing. And I'm not going to force people to join my religion if they don't want to. I didn't know what to say, but I was blown away that at this point they were willing to play Russian roulette. Searching. In my opinion, we need them here. King Sultan's made a decision. I just feel I've left the movement with your comments. I'm ready to take to make stuff in. This is the first time on paper I've ever picked any of the safety concerns. I thought so. You do. Every expedition we found to be pedestrians. You have it here again. Technically, single expedition, and I'm denying it. Do you now want to let me go? That's the question. That's the other choice. I feel bad for David. I really do. It shouldn't have happened. That day, Stockton told me it would be nothing for him to spend $50,000 to ruin somebody's life.
Did he say that to you in regards to David?
Yeah. That changed my life in that company. Changed how I had to manage the engineering department. I had to make sure that nobody spoke up. I worked for somebody that is probably borderline clinical psychopath, but definitely a narcissist. How do you manage a person like that who owns the company?
I knew at that moment I couldn't work at that company anymore. I went home and updated my LinkedIn profile, and obviously I didn't say anything to Stockton or Neil at that point. And Stockton went along as though, okay, now Bonnie is going to be our next lead pilot, and this is going to be great. We're going to have a female lead pilot. This is going to play well to the media. And I just remember thinking, what is happening? Like, are you nuts? I'm an accountant. I decided to leave. I don't think I said 2 words to Stockton, and that's where I left it at.
I got stuck with the company for over a year as an intern. Near the end of my senior year of university, they sent me to the Bahamas. I was down in my chest. That was kind of like, all right, we can help work on the stuff, and if it's something that works out for both of us, then we can take you on full time and give you a job offer. It was my first work trip.
So we've got back 39, objective of a 4,200 meter deck. We've got, a long day ahead of us. We're going to be starting operations tonight. The game plan is to start vessel prep at 3 a.m.
At the beginning, Stockton did the dives by himself in Titan.
Got the recorder on. Voice recorder is on. It is 3:55 a.m. and sunny.
He had said it was loud, but he had said that's what we expected. But the carbon fiber seasoning, I've never heard of seasoning a hole.
Okay. You get quite a bit of noise. You got that phone microphone. Mic attention getting box. Get your attention. It's not the one acoustic sensor out there, but 18 strain gauges and 9 acoustic sensors. He was angry that I did that. He was more afraid of being lost at sea, sitting on the surface, than he was of the vehicle and floating. Unbelievable. 39, 38 meters, Dana. Amazing accomplishment, everybody. Let's celebrate. The funny thing is, this was mission 39. There's definitely not on the camera. 3939. I did it on purpose just for that. I could have easily done it 4, but anybody who does call 3939-4 is now it violates the NAR. And then we don't care. It's like it. That's like what you. You're gonna edit it. Yeah. 4039. Yeah. Fire rolling there. We were looking at data, and I told Stockton, so look, we don't know what good looks like. What I do know is it shouldn't look like that. If your hearing or your acoustic monitoring system is showing you spikes, it's still breaking. You don't want to hear that anymore, because if it's not breaking, it's intact. I think this is better than anything else.
Do you think Stockton understood the risks?
No. He didn't. Allegedly, he's a degree aerospace engineer, but there are scientific principles being fully
Didn't understand. 2019 was going to be the first Titanic mission. He was angry I wouldn't sign off on it. He needed a diet. Like, we need a clean diet out of this. Bahamas testing process went on for months. All right, let's go. Again. Again. It was a bit of a chaos, to be honest. There were a lot of problems with the electrical systems, which needed replacing. Yeah. Yeah. And at that point, they'd already had some really serious concerns about what was going on with that hull, the noises it was making. Dude, hold that line. Hold that line. It took 4 months from Scotland's solo dive and then to dive the Titan again to a deep test. On board that day was another submersible expert, Carl Stanley. He had built his own submarine, he was operating for tourism down in Honduras. Stockton was proud and wants to show off the Titan.
My relationship with Stockton goes back at least 10, possibly up to 15 years. When I learned that he was making a carbon fiber sub, I was excited about it. I went out to Washington and I gave him a week of free labor working on the first version of the launch and recovery vehicle with the understanding that one day, somewhere, that I was going to get a ride. We dove over 12,000 feet. 40 to the bottom. 40 meters to the bottom. I do not have these. The cracking sounds would amplify when you got deeper.
So after you came up from the dive, did you partake in any meeting where the results of the real-time monitoring acoustic sensors were examined by the group and try to isolate where the sound occurred?
That information was not shared with me. He didn't think much of he didn't have me sign a waiver. Never gave me a spiel about how everything's transparent and please ask any questions. It was just like, you're here, let's go.
How are you doing? Hey!
After the dive, Carl and Stockton exchanged emails.
You say the sounds we observed yesterday do not seem consistent with glue joints breaking, air cavities breaking. The only question in my mind is if it will fail catastrophically. At any point within those emails, were you made aware that a crack was identified in the hull?
I had tickets to St. John's. I was going to be a part of the topside team. We were planning out a lot. We had mobilized and shipped containers, and then one of our pilots found a crack in the sub.
Okay. Please go in with the needle nose another inch. Okay, right there. Right there? Right there. Yeah. Do it again. I can see not the pink moving, but I see black hole moving in and out. Black moving? Yep.
They brought everything back to the Bahamas, and they ended up having some of the engineering team grind out the carbon fiber hull to see how deep in the crack went. That was not public knowledge, and they said, do not say anything to anyone.
After I got back from the Bahamas and cutting out a lot of the crack, Stockton asked me to go to lunch. He told me that 2 people on the board told him that I should have known that this problem was there. And I told Stockton, I did know, and I told you it was there. And in fact, fact, I wrote a report that showed that it was there. And Stockton said, well, one of us has to go. It's not going to be me. Okay?
A few engineering folks were fired. I was very surprised. We had a meeting 6 days before my flight to St. John's. Coincidentally, the boat canceled as well. To the public, Stockton said, obviously we need a top-side vessel. And they said, yeah, we're going. And then it was later brought out to the public, we're going to redo this hull. I don't think it was ever quite explicitly said why. I was like, I should just quit.
I wasn't going to fight him. I wasn't going to go forward. Because Stockton stated clearly it needs to ruin the life.
Okay. For the U.S. Department of Labor, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, I am conducting an intake interview of Mr. David Lockridge. Mr. Lockridge contacted our office in 2018. Initially, I thought his case seemed like it was pretty strong.
Within days of that happening, Ocean Gate were informed. I was enrolled under the whistleblower protection scheme. I was told that I would be protected.
Ocean Gate did respond. They filed a lawsuit against Mr. Lockridge. It was we're coming after you, your wife, your house, your green card, everything. I mean, it was a crusade. How dare you stand up against me?
Why first? That's on camera. Why does it get brought over here?
Unfortunately, whistleblowers, they're not protected from retaliation. Not like the, witness protection program or something like that. What we do is investigate.
The intent was to shut us down. Basically keep me quiet so they could proceed with the project. Get out to Titanic and take people out there.
This next set of questions, when I say Titan Hall for these questions, I am specifically talking about the second Titan Hall.
Okay.
Can you describe the third scale model testing?
I don't have those tests in front of me. I didn't get them, but I know that it's big. So we knew that we had to do something different because it wasn't working.
After the crack happened, I wanted to quit. That's when they're like, you know what, we're going to remake the hull for Titan in a better way. I was like, okay, we're doing the right thing. I can say.
There was a lot of pressure when this first half failed. When somebody realised, not only can we not get revenue coming in this year, we now have to replace either that hull or the whole vessel. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars by the time you put in people's time and effort.
Right before the new year, Stockton and the new engineering head that they had brought on offered me a position as a project manager to help out with the timeline management of the new hull. They also said, we want to train you as a submersible pilot, we want to bring you full-time onto the operations team. Stockton, he had said, we want you to be a female young pilot, we want you to be the face of the company. He says he doesn't want to collateral. And then, because I think that you might ask me again why I stayed, it was COVID. And was watching all my friends throughout the pandemic get laid off everywhere. And I was like, okay, if I have a job, didn't go to it.
Money got tight. You realised suddenly you were looking at probably a 2-year runway before you could dive again. Stockton downsized the engineering team.
There were not a lot of big meetings regarding the build of the new mall. It was oftentimes the head of engineering, the COO, and Stockton, and myself. They were working with a lot of different carbon fiber vendors, and the group that they hired to make it, they were carbon fiber industry experts, but they had not ever made a submersible before. The third scale model was built and then tested in July of 2020. It failed at 3,000 meters. And that was pretty disheartening, I think, for the team. But then for me, it was kind of the response to that.
So to confirm, there was no successful third-scale model test to Titanic yet prior to going to this full-scale.
That's correct. That's correct.
They started on the full-size hull. Yeah. I did speak up. A lot of people did. Like, they discussed their concerns. They're like, what do you mean? If this failed, you're going to keep going? Stockton was just so set on getting to the Titanic that nothing that anybody said made much of a difference. And I was not going to bolt anyone inside of that stuff. And that was something that a lot of my coworkers at the time agreed on, and none of which stayed with the company much longer. And they said, you know, you either stick with us or you don't. And I said, okay, I'm going to get my 2 weeks. Yeah, as best I could. I was just hoping they weren't going to go.
To this day, we journalists don't know how much we were misled by whatever Stockton told us. I'm a correspondent for CBS Sunday Morning, and one day I got an email that said a company called Ocean Gate has invited us to do a story.
Was there no hesitation at all?
No hesitation at all.
Just
Well, I just figured the guy clearly wants press. He's not going to put a live correspondent on anything that's dangerous. We were there in the second summer of operation. They would make 5 expeditions a summer. 1 9-day trip is an expedition. We do that 5 times. Each expedition has 5 chances to go down and see the Titanic. All told, that is 25 opportunities per summer. And in total, after 2 summers, they'd only been down there 9 times. But I felt like Ocean Gate had a maniacal safety culture. They had this rule of 3. If 3 tiny things were wrong or out of place or not operable, they don't dive. They cancel the dive.
they bring us back up. To bring it back up?
Yeah. Yeah, they bring us back up. So not be sorry. They had literally the leading expert on Titanic diving, P.H. Nargelet, probably the greatest expert alive. I asked him over and over, nothing about this worries you? And he said, no, of course not. I said, okay, that's fine. That's fine. No problem. That also gave me a lot of reassurance. What is your function on this expedition?
I'm helping as much as I can because I know a little bit of Tanzania.
You know a lot about Tanzania.
PH's involvement is always going to be a mystery to us. He was told in no uncertain terms that he was bending his credentials to something that had a clear and obvious flaw to it. There's no one to know anything about it. His response was always the same. I'm an old man. I've had a fantastic career. If I can help add safety to the operation, then that's all.
Oh my God! You guys see it? Look at that. They're just kind of a bird who's out.
Okay, Doug, how on earth did Stockton get as far as he did? I will never understand that. We've been lucky, as Elon came up with this, but luck is the number one superpower. And anybody who's sent things in the ocean would appreciate luck.
It just became such a tight group of people who had such strong belief in what they thought they were doing that it became almost cult-like.
He fully believed in what he was doing and that it would work. Why else would he be the pilot on most of the dives? Why else would he invite television crew to film it? Yourself has just returned from the entire day at the Titanic. Again.
Our David Pogue was invited recently to join the highly select and very small group of people.
Our story about Ocean Gate aired in November of 2022. I think viewers thought it was super cool, super interesting. Stockton was thrilled. He said, we're already getting calls.
Mr. Patterson, did you ever go on a dive on Titan? Would you have felt comfortable going on the Titan to depth?
Stockton's and my relationship started to turn sour as everything was built. He wanted me to be the pilot that runs the Titanic missions, and I told him I'm not getting in it. That certainly was the death of me.
If you can't convince your own people who believe in your mission that your vessel is safe, then there's something deeply wrong with your company. Right, you've listened to those concerns, you've taken them on board, you've made them part of the process of making this the safest vehicle that they all wanted. Or would you call them into conference room and say you can't? The unsung hero of this is Dave Lockridge. He was perhaps alone in the room that realised how bad things really were. I mean, he refused to compromise his professional standards.
We decided to counter sue Ocean Gate. But rather than what Ocean Gate did is they decided to sue us in civil court, which remains behind closed doors. We decided to do it in federal court so that it would become public knowledge and the public have complete information. We had to fight them wherever we were going. But it was costing us financially. With the first 7 months, we put savings into this. We fought them from our own pocket. As you can imagine, a lawsuit is no easy thing, especially when you're being threatened with debt, fraud.
Once we get the written response and we get all the evidence from both sides, unfortunately at that point the investigation has to pause because as an investigator I have a lot of other cases.
Please note that at this time I have 11 cases that are older than yours. I will be in contact with you as needed. Thank you for your patience. My wife and I had decided this is, I'm not going to say pointless, but it was going nowhere and it was causing more hurt for us. It's difficult. So Carol and I decided to walk away. We were running out of money. We were running out of fight. We were done. We were bought out. The authorities were willing to take all this. We had to walk away. That was it.
He had Ocean Gate breathing down his neck, so he basically withdrew his complaint. And in that case, just goes away. Yeah.
Dr. Rossin, Expedition 2022, were you there for the entirety of the expedition? All 5 missions?
No, I only attended mission 4 and 5.
Were you on board for Dive 80?
Yes. We know that the carbon fiber was starting to react differently in depth based on the incident that occurred on Dive 80.
Well, we were ascending, and I don't recall the depth. I think we were fairly close to the surface, but we were still underwater, and there was just a large bang or cracking sound.
On mission 4, when we got to the surface, Scott was piloting, we heard a really loud bang. Not a soothing sound, but on the surface, and as TMPH will attest, almost every deep diving sub makes a noise at some point.
The vessel was still able to make additional dives after that occurred, but the data changes significantly after dive 80. That's where the real-time monitor system could have been a huge benefit. It is showing additional fibers of breaking. That should have been a warning. In the end, they discounted the one system that was going to be vital to their operations. It is really, in my mind, like the smoking gun of what eventually caused this.
What we really wanted to do was bring the sub back, at least to Everett, and pull the insert and look at the inside of the hull to see if there were any cracks. And it was very frustrating because it was left in St. John's and left on the dock. I told Stockton, don't do that. Once we build this, it cannot be stored in sub-zero. It cannot go freezing. If water gets in there, and you set it out in freezing conditions, that water expands, it breaks fibers. With 100% certainty, that sub could not go freezing. It's critical to keep the water out. We had no way to work on it, no way to look at it, and we were told it was a cost issue, that the cost of shipping it back was prohibitive. They were low on money, so we couldn't do that. And really, that was basically around the time that I left. That it got quite frustrated with some of these issues, and had decided to leave the company.
By the third operating season, it was clear that a lot of the engineering expertise had departed Ocean Gate.